Hello and welcome to the session. So this question is related to the geometry. If we'll see, the diagram shows the sector of a circle with center O and radius is 12.6 centimeter. Calculate the perimeter of the shaded region. So perimeter of the shaded region, that means they are looking for this one and this one. Addition of, like if I say A and this is what B. So answer is A plus B. So first of all, we have to find A. So in this scenario, if we'll see here, our figure is like this way, and this is 12.6. Since it is a circle, this is also going to be radius, which is 12.6, and this is what, 80 degree. So length of arc formula we are going to use here. Length of arc is equals to theta upon 360 into 2 pi r. This is we are going to use here. Theta in this case is 80 upon 360 into 2 pi is 3.14 or 22 upon 7 you can write, and this radius is nothing but 12.6. So we have to calculate the length of arc. From this, if we calculate, we'll get the answer 17.6 centimeter. So A part is done. Our A is this one, length of arc. Now we have to think about B. So B is what? If you see here, again I am going to draw the triangle, and this triangle is like, consider like this way. This is what, 80 degree. Okay, this is 12.6. So this is also going to be 12.6, and this is nothing but B. Okay. So since these two are what kind of, if you see here, this is what example of isosceles triangle, because these two sides are equal. That means if it is going to be x, then this is also going to be x, right? So we can write here angle sum property x plus 80 is equals to 180 degree. That means 2x is equals to 100 and x is equals to 50. So we got like x is nothing but here 50 and this is also 50. Now we have to identify B. B and the opposite angle is given. We can take any of another angle and its sides, because both of the sides are known. So we can use here, since side and angle properties are coming, we can use the sine rule. Okay, so sine rule, we are going to use B upon sine 80, B upon sine 80. That means always it's like A upon sine A is equals to B upon sine B is equals to C upon sine B. This is the sine rule. So B upon sine 80 is equals to 12.6 upon sine 50 degree. Okay, so B is equals to sine 80 degree into 12.6 divided by sine 50 degree. If we'll try to solve this one, we'll get 16.2. Okay, so now we have answer for A and B. We know the total perimeter of the shaded region is A plus B. So our answer is going to be 17.6 plus 16.2 is equals to, if we'll add it, we'll get 33.8. So this is going to be our answer. Okay. Solve the simultaneous equation. Okay, so if you see y is equals to x square minus 3x minus 13, another equation is y is equals to x minus. This is what quadratic we can say equation. But there are two variables, we have to eliminate one of the variable in order to get the answer. So since y is equals to this and y is equals to this, so simply what we can do, if you see left hand side both are equal, we can equate equation 1 and 2. Consider this is 1 and this is 2. So from 1 and 2 what we can write here, x square minus 3x minus 13 is equals to x minus 1. Now in order to solve this, we have to bring all the values on one side. So x square minus 3x. Now if you see here, x is plus. When we try to bring on the other side, it will be minus x, my bad. So minus 3x minus x minus 13 and plus 1 is equals to 0. So you can see here, this minus, when we shifted here on the other side, it became plus. This x become minus x. So I am going to solve your x. Minus 3x minus x is going to be minus 4x minus 12 is equals to 0. Now this is a quadratic equation and we have to solve this equation in order to get the final answer. Okay, so let's see what can be done for this one. So for any quadratic equation, whenever we solve, we'll see whether we can use the middle term factorization or not. So minus 12 into first into last term, we'll write a minus 12. What are the factor of 12? 12 into 1, 6 into 2, 4 into 3. These are the factors. Now middle term is negative, right? That means middle term is negative. That means either of the values will be negative. That means subtraction is going to happen. So 12 minus 1 is not possible because it is 11. Then 6 minus 2 is 4. Okay, so this is going to we can use here. But in this scenario, minus will be 6 and plus will be 2. Because the middle term, if you see, minus. So greater sign will be negative. So we will write x square minus 6x plus 2x minus 12 is equals to 0. Okay, now what we can do? We can do the grouping of these two. We will write x common x minus 6. 2. So if you see 2 into x, that means 2 into x, and 12, we can write 6 into 2. So 2 and 2 is common. I am going to take common. So what is remaining? X minus 6. Now if you'll see here, x minus 6 is common. So I am going to write x plus 2. So we are going to get two answers. X is equals to 6 or x is equals to minus 2. Okay, based on this we will get the value of y. So when x is 6, when x is 6, y is 6 minus 1, which is going to be 5. That means here we can write y is equals to 5, or when x is equals to minus 2, then y is equals to minus 2 minus 1, which is going to be minus 3. So y is equals to minus 3. So this is like how we can solve the simultaneous equation if it is in the form of quadratic equation as well. There is another question for the solve the simultaneous equation. Similar way we can solve what we did it in the previous one. We have two equations 1 and 2. We have to equate it. X square minus 9x plus 21 is equals to 2x minus 3. We are going to bring all the value on the one side. X square minus 9x. Now this is plus 2x. If I will try to bring on the other side, it will be minus 2x plus 21. So I am going to write 21, and minus 3 when I will shift it, it will become plus 3. So x square minus 9 minus 2 is minus 11x. 21 plus 3 is 24 is equals to 0. Now we have this quadratic equation. Multiply first and last term, which is going to be 24. What are the factor of 24? 12 into 2, 6 into 4, 24 into 1, 3 into 8, right? Now we have to see middle term is negative, but multiplication is positive. That means both the number is negative. So minus minus, this is not possible. Minus 14 is coming, minus 10 is coming, and this is minus 25. But this and this, if I'll try this and this, then we can get minus 11. So in this scenario, I am going to take x square minus 8x minus 3. You can write minus 3x minus 8x or minus 8x minus 3x plus 24 is equals to 0. Now we have to perform the grouping of these two and these two. X is common for the first, so x minus 8. Now minus 3x minus 3 into x and minus 24. Can we write minus 3 into 8, right? So minus 3 in this scenario, minus 3 is going to be common. I am going to take here minus 3 x plus. Now here it is what plus. So plus is nothing but minus minus plus. If I am going to take one minus outside. What is remaining here? Minus. So we have to put here minus sign. Okay, is equals to 0. So now x minus 8 is common. X minus 8 is common. X minus 3 is equals to 0. X is equals to 8 or x is equals to 3. Put the value in the respective value in the y. So 2 into 8 minus 3, which is going to be 13. So y is 13. Another is 3. 3 into 2, 6. 6 minus 3 is 3. So y is equals to 3. So this is how we solve the quadratic equation. Next question is related to this one. We can say Angelic rent a room for a party. The cost of renting the room is 15.50 for the first hour. That means the first hour is $15.50. But then for each additional hour, she has to pay 7.25. That means additional hour, I'm going to write here. Additional hour is $7.25. She total pay to hotels, she pays 1995.25. Work out the total number of hours she rent the room for. Okay, so I'm just going to consider, let the additional hour was X. Okay, I'm going to take for the additional hour. That means for the additional hour, how much she spent? She spent for additional hour is equals to 7.25 into X. So total how much we can say for first hour 15.50 plus 7.25X. This is the total. And how much she paid for total? She paid 95.25. So this is going to be same. So I'm going to write 15.50 plus 7.25X. This I will bring on this side. 95.25 minus 15.50 is equals to 7.25X. Okay. Now we can solve this one in order to get the answer. So X is equals to 11. Okay, so this is how we can solve for this. Now, total number of hours she rent the room for is 11 and plus first hour, which is 15.50. So total number of hours is 12 hours. Like this way we can solve. This is related to the geometric question where we can say ABC and AACD are isosceles triangle. That means this is going to be X, this is going to be 58, correct? So in this scenario, we can first identify this angle. Consider this is what Y. So I'm going to write Y plus 58 is equals to 180 degree. So Y is going to be 180 minus 58 is 116 degree, right? So we can find out Y is equals to 64. So this is our Y. Okay. Now we know this angle. Consider this is what Z. So Z in this case, Z plus Y is 86, which is already given. Z is equals to 86 minus Y, which is 64. So in this scenario, if I'll subtract, I can say it is 22. Now angle sum property. X plus Z is equals to 180. X plus X 2X plus 22 is equals to 180. This is Z. So 2X is equals to 180 minus 22. X is equals to, if I will subtract it, how much I will get it? 158. 158 divided by 2, which is going to be 79. So this is the value of X. So this is how we can solve the geometric question. Thank you for watching.